Hey, good day. My name is Reza, and I'm here to speak about laptops. I think that's, these days, not too many desktops around. I think many people would rather have laptops around, and it does make sense. I mean, from a portability perspective, from a usability perspective, from a convenience perspective, this is the ideal solution, the ideal type of computer that people will use. And moving forward, tablets are there and whatnot, but I still think a laptop is a much better solution than a tablet because even touchscreen interfaces aren't really the best thing. Digressing aside, so let's talk about what laptops you should be looking at. So, like for me, there are a few favorites. I'm definitely biased. Here at IT Block, we also do, provide, purchasing services or procurement services for clients. And normally, what we do is we recommend them based on what they need. The first thing we do kind of verify is whether it's Windows or Mac. In general, I prefer to actually equip stuff that are not that much technically inclined to a Macintosh. It's somewhat foolproof, somewhat simple, somewhat simplified, and it's also really hardy. Okay, if you're a creative, if you're just doing marketing, if you're just doing admin services, things like that, nothing too fancy. You just need web browsing, YouTube, and you're just using cloud-based platforms and softwares. Even things like accounting platforms and stuff like that. I would still recommend you go with a Macintosh. Even if you're not familiar with it, trust me, within a month or so, you'll get used to it and you will appreciate the simplicity of the operating software. Of course, I prefer the smaller the better. The whole idea of a laptop is to be the whole idea of a laptop is to be as small as possible. It's great. You can actually, the fact that you need a laptop bag to carry a laptop around is kind of weird. Some things I've explained to a few of my to a few people that look. Especially if you're a woman and you're carrying a purse around, you should have a laptop that fits really nicely in that purse. Why would you want to carry a separate laptop bag? Even just a sleeve will protect it from scratches, and then just in the bag it goes, and that's it. You don't have to think about it anymore. So normally I always am a fan of MacBook Air, or especially the smaller the better. 13-inch, if there's an 11-inch, go buy one. But then again, 13-inch is the standard. Right now, going to the Windows, there's so much selection out there. There's Asus, there's Dell, there's HP, there's Panasonic. I think it all depending on what you want. There's also the Sony and stuff like that. But I think the Lenovo, the Asus. I think it's between the Lenovo and Dell for me. As much as I'm not really that big a fan of all these like big HP and Dell companies, because technically they're not really very specialized, but Dell does seem to do a really good job with support. Same thing with Lenovo, and that's the thing. You just don't want to look at the hardware itself. You also want to look at the support that comes with it, because a longer support, much more. A laptop that comes with 3 years support shows you how confident the company is with the laptop. A laptop that comes only with a year warranty or a year worth of, a warranty is just, I think, just completely useless, really. What you want is on-site, something. They would actually come down to you and actually fix the thing for you, because it's all about the support. And computers like Lenovo and Dell, especially Lenovo, most of these, they have on-site support services, and they're not that expensive. You can even top up a bit more, and you can actually extend that or even expand these support. It's such a convenient thing for them to come down to your site and do the work with your laptop, rather than you having to go down personally to their support sites, and queuing up. It's just so much time in the day that's just completely wasted. Asus, respectable. Panasonic, I would say one of the best out there in my opinion, I guess, but it's not. I think mostly known for their tough books, the military grade stuff. So Of course, if you're a research scientist, I would recommend a Panasonic Toughbook any day of the week. You want something that's literally, I wouldn't say it's bulletproof, but you could drop that thing over and over again. You could have mud, water, everything, and anything on that laptop, and it will still work perfectly. That's the brilliant thing about Toughbook, used by military personnel in almost every country. I think other than these, I mean, it's just that they don't come to me at the top of my head because I don't consider them really. I mean, you do have Alienware and all these kind of gaming laptops, big screen, new up and comers coming up. But I am just not a bigger fan of a large screen. I mean, and I understand that some people like a large screen, and I would say yes, go and buy a 24-inch or 25-inch or a 30-inch monitor and put it at your work table. So when you're out, it's just a very convenient, something convenient laptop that you can carry around you wherever you go. And when you're at the office and require a really big screen to do whatever it is that you need to do, yes, just plug it into the monitor and just work off the monitor. That's just that I think is like the best way to do it. Just if you do like big monitors, because I do implore that. It's all about convenience. It's all about making it work